Cancer. This is a Zen reading, a Zen tarot spread. This will only include you and your energies. This spread is for looking at yourself, for introspection and healing. If you have issues that you need to look over, if you have internal work you need to do, this spread will help you do it. Again, this spread will not include anybody else. That's not the intention for it. This is not a relationship spread. This is for internal work for you to do. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. This is very fast communication, truth, understanding. Swords are all about those things: mental activity, analysis, logic, communication, and truth. And when it's in the Knight aspect, it's about that truth, that analysis moving forward. It can be very fast, cutting. This is the energy of the overall spread. In your mind, you have in your past the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is a new opportunity that did not form, a new opportunity that did not get off the ground. This opportunity could have been for spiritual, financial, or health. Could have been a new start. A new project in one of those areas. In the present moment, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It seems to me that you're going backwards into a situation that you thought had ended. Since we're going from the Ace of Pentacles, a new start, a new beginning, and that would have been like the culmination of a 10. You would have started back here with the 1. Instead of doing that, you're going backwards from the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which means that you've devolved a situation. You've gone backwards, which is understandable with the retrograde. Sometimes with retrogrades, we need to go back over the progress that we've made in order to reevaluate where we are, what we've done wrong, and how to proceed forward in a new path, in a new way, to make sure that this foundation that you're starting, this new opportunity that you're making and creating, or this new opportunity you're being given, is in alignment with what you need, what God wants for you, for your purpose. Please do not go over my phone. in your future, in your mind. So this is all mental energy. This is all what you're thinking about. In your mind, you have the wheel reversed in your future. This can be that you feel like everything's going wrong. With a retrograde, it can seem like that sometimes, like everything that could possibly go wrong does, and it's just like it goes on through the day, and you're just like, oh my god, can anything else go wrong? And it does, and it's just like every single little thing goes wrong. But it's just so that you can learn lessons, so that you can reevaluate, so that you learn patience, and so that you can move forward in a new way or a healthy way, or you focus on things that need to be taken care of. Like if you haven't fixed your car in a very long time, or you haven't taken notice of your car in a very long time, and it's getting worn down, and she did. Lord help us. I knew she was going to do that. See, just like that. If you don't take care of the situation, so that things don't go wrong, then the thing will go wrong. If you don't take care of your car, or the kitty that's about to knock over your phone, then the kitty will knock over the phone. And, so you need to take care of your car, you need to take care of your, you know, whatever it is that you need to take care of. And the retrograde, these things that go wrong, just like help you focus on the things that you need to take care of, so that your life is easier. It usually brings you into a new path and a new alignment with a new place, so that you can move forward in a better way. Like if you break your phone, usually that's what happens during a Mercury retrograde. People break their phones so much during a Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde is all about communication. Mercury is the planet of communication, and phones are exactly what we, communicate with. And so, people will break their phones a lot in a Mercury retrograde and have to buy a new one. Or, go to one that's less expensive, or buy a case for their phone so that they don't break their phones. And so it's just like putting you on a path that's better for you. Maybe you need a lower payment for your phone. Maybe you are clumsy with your phone and you just decide to get a case for it, and that helps you move forward in a better way. So retrogrades and the things that go wrong in your life, don't let them frustrate you. Don't let this backwards movement, this de-evolution of a situation, don't let that get to you. Don't let it frustrate you. It's just there so that you can reevaluate where you are and what you need to do to move forward with what you are supposed to be in alignment with. Sometimes you can walk down a path and think that you're in alignment and it's going well and it's going good, and it'll just like drop out from underneath you. A tower situation will come along and just like break it all apart again. And that's because it wasn't founded on truth. It wasn't founded on what was right for you. It wasn't founded on what God wanted for you. So he comes along and tears it down. He de-evolves it. He breaks it apart so that you have to go through and figure out what exactly is wrong with what you were doing, where you were going, and move in a path that's more in alignment with your truth. So don't let this frustrate you. Don't let this get you down. It's just God telling you to, reevaluate what you've been doing. So that's in your mind. In your heart space, you have the moon reversed. The moon is one of your signifier cards, but you share this card with Pisces and Scorpio. If you look down here, there's actually the crab. If you can see it, it's like a lobster. It's like one of those monster, it's like one of those monster pictures where you see this like gigantic crab underneath the water, like offshore a little bit, and you barely see it. It's really spooky. But yeah, So the moon reversed is about things becoming uncovered, like your psyche. The moon itself is about your psyche, your intuition, secrets, deep truths that are hidden, and you need to go within to reveal them, or you need to do some investigation to reveal the secrets, or uncover the truth. When the moon's reversed, it's that truth is coming to light. That truth is being revealed. You're digging deeply into your heart, into your intuition, into your psyche, in order to uncover the truth that you have, that you might have been hiding, that you might have been hiding from, that you might not have known about. And that might have brought on this de-evolution process. You have a truth inside of you that you haven't been looking at, and this is the uncovering of it. This is in your past, in your heart space, though. So there's a truth, there's a secret, there is something in your intuition that you know about that you did not want to uncover, but now it's coming to light. And so now we have, in the present moment in your heart, the Four of Swords reversed. And the Four of Swords reversed talks about needing to rest. It's either needing to rest and seclude yourself and heal, or it's that you are secluding yourself, you are healing, you are blocking out the entire world, but you're doing it too much. You're just like incredibly reclusive, and it's a bit damaging, and now you've like, walled yourself off. It can be that you've like built this huge fortress around your heart, and you've been hurt, and you need to heal, but it's like you've got like these towers with snipers on them, and you've got a moat and alligators, and you've completely isolated yourself in this you're in your heart space, and it's damaging. It can be that you've gone cold, your heart's gone cold. And another aspect, it's just that you need some time to rest, you need some time to meditate, you need to take that time out, you need to look within yourself for your truth and heal. You need to deeply reflect on the truth inside of yourself. In the future, we have another four. And it's the Four of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups upright can talk about a situation where you are deeply content with what you have. This person has these three cups down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's light color or dark. But they have these three cups, and there's this other cup up here that they are being offered, and they're deeply content with these three cups down here, so they refuse this offer up here. But when it's reversed, it's like they're reevaluating that offer. They're going over that situation again. They're coming back to it. They might be more open to it. So you might be more open to a opportunity, or an offer, or a suggestion. There might be some discontent. You might be discontent with what you have. There might be some regret. And that's what this card's energy shows. In the body aspect, in the earth aspect, in the environment. Sorry. we have the Page of Swords upright. The Page of Swords upright is communication, new communication, logical, analytical, clear, and it can bring about change. It can also be about gathering information. It can be someone who is speaking truth, or a truth that was spoken. It could be you or somebody else. This reading's supposed to be for you, but this is the environment, earth, material realm element here. Pages are usually about messages, messengers, something new that comes into your life. And swords are all about communication and truth and thoughts and understanding. So this might be a new understanding that you have in your element, in your earth element, in your physical realm, in your material realm. In the present moment, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Now, I always see this as being in the flow of the universe, being where you're supposed to be and be just flowing with what you're supposed to be doing, knowing where you're going and having to juggle a lot and still being able to balance everything and moving forward. When the Two of Pentacles is reversed, it's like you've gone out of flow. You are unbalanced. You have a lot to juggle, and you might have dropped your ball on one of these things. Something's happened to destabilize your earth element, because this is an earth card with pentacles. This is the earth element. In your future, we have two cards that came out sideways, so this might be a challenge for you. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And they both came out sideways. So it's a challenge for you. These things are a challenge. And the Ten of Cups is happiness, fulfillment, a happy home, a happy life, relationship, emotions, emotional stability, all of that. And then the Two of Wands is seeing the bigger picture, seeing a path forward. So you might be challenged in your physical realm right now to see a path forward, to be happy, to be fulfilled, to have that stability and emotional fulfillment. You're feeling like everything's just going wrong. You might be very discontent and you are having trouble moving forward, being fulfilled, and seeing a way forward. Interesting. New life. In your soul, you have the Six of Cups reversed in the past. This might be a past situation. When it's reversed, when it's upright, this can indicate seeing the past with rose-colored glasses, a fantastical view of things, a fantasy, not taking into account all of the truth. But when it's reversed like it is, it's taking everything into account, seeing the truth of a situation, cold, clear facts, and understanding what it was like, and really, really seeing what the truth of the past was. This can also talk about children, but this is supposed to be a spread just for you. So, yeah, it's more than likely just you seeing into the past, a reality in the past, and how things actually were, thinking about it and reminiscing about it. Not really reminiscing as a fantastical way, but reminiscing as seeing the truth of it. In your present moment, with your soul, you have the King of Pentacles reversed. And the King of Pentacles reversed can talk about deep instability. It can be with spirituality or belief or faith. Since this is your soul, it's not probably indicative of like the material realm or your health. It's probably more in alignment with your spiritual, your faith, your belief, tradition, doing things the same way. You're having a hard time having belief and faith in something. It can also indicate a death of something too. When Pentacles or the Earth aspect is in the reverse, it's not growing anymore, it's stagnant and it's dying. But with that can act like, with a King of Pentacles in reverse, it can also act as a death card, just minorly, very minorly, not as transformative or as harsh as the death card can be. It's just minorly because it is a minor card, it's not a major arcana. It's a court card, which still makes it big, but it's still just like not the death card. But it goes well with what's next in your future for your soul, which is the Judgment card. I don't know if you can see it. Isn't that beautiful? Judgment card is about new life. It is actually the rebirth part, whereas the death is the death card and it brings an end to something. Judgment moves forward and is the rebirth of that thing. It's, or the birth of something new, the waking up of someone. Judgment is usually depicted by an angel in the clouds blowing the horn, and then these three people rising up out of the grave and awakening to this new life, being judged, and then going up into heaven to live in harmony and peace. So Judgment is like a rebirth situation. It can be about re-evaluating where you are, your life, what you're doing, everything. Just like up here where you have this situation that's de-evolved, you have to, it brings about this end, and then you have this new beginning waiting for you to start over with, to begin anew with. There are a lot of changes going on right now. A lot of major changes. If something isn't working for you and you see this happening, and you don't go along with the death and the rebirth and the change that needs to happen, it will come back around to this again. And you will have to reevaluate it again, maybe more on an more intense level, though. It might have gotten worse while you tried to hold on to it and tried to go through with it. So if you have a situation right now that you're discontent with, that you feel like everything's going wrong, and that you are going through this death and rebirth change process, and you try to ignore it or try to stagnate in it, then it will fester and get worse until it absolutely falls apart. So please, if you are going through this, try to flow with the change. It says here that you aren't flowing. You aren't going with the change. You can't see your way forward, but you are having a challenge, going through with this prosperity and fulfillment that you want. So you need to reevaluate, you really do. Go back over what's going on, go back over everything that you need to, and really, really think about what you need to do to move forward to have fulfillment in your life before you ignore it and try to just like push forward again. Heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. I've gotten this card just like about every single reading today. That's under the deck. This is the kingdom of God. I get these messages from Spirit, from God. Yeah, this is God. To me, at least. What your cards say is, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. So there might be something you have to sacrifice. Or there's something that has to be sacrificed. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. I'm not sure if that resonates. Maybe it resonates for someone. Maybe you know what it's about. Your second card is, all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Oop, I don't know if I showed you this one first. The Good Shepherd. And all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. And your faith hath saved you. Go in peace. Cancer. If this reading resonated with you, I do hope that it brings healing and understanding to your life. I hope it moves you in a direction that is more in alignment with love and light, and peace and joy. If you would like a reading from me that's more in alignment with your specific energies, my email is in the description box. You can shoot me an email and we'll set up an appointment. Along with my email is a description of all of the spreads that I do. So look those over and see what you'd like. And I do hope you have a good rest of the holiday season. And I will talk to you later.